and that is, Khan is one of the very few people where I'm like, his Na is actually really, really good, right? Like, I think the Na has been kind of a running meme, but I like picking it away from Khan here because he's just looked so scary on this. To go back to the Pantheon, I think Damwon is interesting in that Beryl is the OG Pantheon support. So unlike a lot of other teams, even though it has been nerfed repeatedly, I could still see them flex that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that Damwon Kia is the team you'd see Pantheon flex the most here. And the Gnar is going to be the choice.
Liv Sandbox, not a big fan of the Nautilus, even though Nautilus Kaiser is a really classic combination. And Fade gonna get the Azir here. I'm not the biggest fan. Oh, yes, please. Please, Beryl.
Fizz top?
No way!
Oh, wait! He's actually doing it! Oh, man, what the hell? This is not a troll. This is not a drill. And we've seen Khan play some weird stuff on the top side. Summit is just, he's laughing. He can't even believe it.
Oh, that's... Okay, so I have no clue whether or not, like, the Fizz is, like, some hidden... If someone knows it, it's Khan, right? Like... So let's go into Fizz a little bit, because I think this is going to be the first time in a really long time that he's been played in competitive, because he has not been viable. And if he would have been viable, it would have been in mid lane. Unless you go back to, like, you know, like Bruiser, Fizz, and Echo, like of many seasons ago.
I think even like Faker played it. There was like this 1 week where... Okay, Khan not having a fun time up there. There was this 1 week where I swear like Faker played like Echo mid, and then he played Fizz mid, and I don't remember exactly.
And then it's sad days, possibly also for Summit.
Baiting him in here, and remember, no flash. Did he even use the hop? I think he already did. No, he's going to use that on the minions, but it does not matter.
Oh,
that is going to be the first blood given over to Khan specifically, who of course has the Dark Seal, and is going to be building those stacks up.
Oh no, okay, so now you have a Fizz with First Blood, a Summit without Summoners still, and he's just hit level 6. This wasn't just like the all-in. That's the thing, right? Like, Khan's not gone all-in when that Gnar bar is full, because why would you?
Exactly. It's... Okay, he's gonna face check, though. This is... you know, you can avoid the Gnar, and he's gonna try to get away here. He is going to be knocked up against that wall. No stun comes in, but the flash comes out from the Udyr, and even though he is able to dash on through, he will still go down. And now Canyon getting baited in here. We got the teleport as well. Canyon will actually get a kill somehow onto Summit. Summit sticking around there, not expecting to actually die. So making the best of a bad situation, I suppose, for Canyon. But a 1 for 2 in favor of Liv. But already the Rift Herald getting a bit low. We got a 5-on-4 as the Kaisa is in the mid lane, but can ultimate in. Liv Sandbox looking for the engage, but DK pick up the objective and will look to flash away, but in goes Beryl for the engage, and now we've got Pantheon coming over the wall, and Khan is surviving for a ridiculous amount of time. Root also going to get isolated down on the south side of that fight, and Damwon Kia just playing this one out better, and even Summit nearly getting clawed out there. If he didn't have Mega Gnar, he definitely would have died, but Cannon immediately going to drop this down as Damwon Kia look for even more.
And this might be immediately the back-breaking play, which you wouldn't think, but it's Damwon Kia, right? Because what did they get here? They get the positive trading kills. They get a Rift Herald and an immediate amount of planes, and I think they can also make a play for the Cloud Drake. It looks like that's not what they're going to do, but if you look at where the gold goes, it's not entirely optimal for DK. But I'm just shocked that Liv Sandbox tried to fight that. I don't really think you have the power at that point in time, especially with Summit not having the Mega Gnar available.
Yeah, we've seen teams do this in the LCK where it's like, do or die at the Rift Herald. If you don't get it, you lose the game, as Canyon might lose his life.
They're not worrying about anything.
Yeah, they can make mistakes, but they still win, so there's that. Rel doing her thing. This is going to be the second time now as Root walks in the lane and dies. Does not have flash, no wards in the brush, assumes he's not there, and Beryl says, yep, welcome back to Rel's world once again. Something like that. And, but for now, just taking a lot of beating, actually, trying to beat in the side of Liv Sandbox. The teleport comes in immediately, and Canyon, again, is caught out in a really awkward spot. He is going to throw up his shield and has the Gore Drinker, but again, it's 1v4, not really doing anything, and this is one way for Liv Sandbox to try to get some, you know, objectives back in the game. They will be looking to collapse onto him as Chum the Waters will come out, and the flash is not going to, finally comes out over the wall. but the damage is there from Canyon, and immediately the support is down, but now Showmaker in an awkward spot is going to get queued. In goes Fate looking for it, but he immediately gets burst down. Not able to do that damage, as now in goes Canyon, decides, I'd like to engage, gets popped, but he's going to open up this engage for his team, so nice little sacrifice for him. And Khan is pretty difficult, actually, for Root to take down right now. You can see that a lot of that armor stack is looking pretty good, even though he does go down in the end. Getting that kill onto the Kai'Sa is going to be pretty nice.
And this is a really, really key fight here for Dom and Kia, that they had these straight-up team fights. And I feel like they can backfire, right? Like, they're fine up until now. They're very secure in how they execute it, as we might get an engage from Barrel here.
He's going in. He's not messing around, as he will get on top of Effort. Effort is just running away the entire time. And you see Canyon gets in that front line, throws up a shield so nobody can retaliate with any kind of damage. And now with Effort down once again, kind of highlights, you know, this Nautilus pick not doing much, and Dalmon Kia really taking advantage of him so far in this game. As now a 5-on-4 around the Drake. They're looking for the turn here onto the Udyr. The gameplay button going to be hit there from the Syndra, and that is a couple of kills that do come out, as Ghost gets one, Khan gets one, and now there is really no way for Live Sandbox to try base breaking as possible, as now they're going to try to turn onto the Fizz here. Khan looking for the kill onto Summit, but 4v1 might be a little bit too much for the Fizz to handle. Dalmon Kia will pick up the one inhibitor, but Khan will be caught out.
And another trap hit up,
This Nautilus, though, just not able to get any value at all. Barrel gets another fantastic engage. Coming in from behind the Summit. He's really barreling down here. Barrel's like, are you kidding me? You can't kill me. He's trying desperately, and he finally will. Actually, that was the Azir, but they're going to pay for it. And there's really not much that Live Sandbox can do. Pretty desperate, trying to get on in there, but I think maybe they just ended the game on themselves now. The flash in is cute. A nice little shutdown there, but it looks like Canyon and Showmaker, the duo, will look to push in and break another inhibitor. And it kind of feels like that. We're starting off with that here, at least in game one, with some fun picks. And we see Effort, he's desperately trying to get something going underneath the Nexus turrets. As you mentioned, this is where you gotta fight. The Kai'Sa is gonna go in and try to fight a front to back here, but he has to stopwatch, so that's gonna put an end to that fun, as he will be taken out, not able to get a kill for himself. All 5 members of Dalmon Kia will survive, and they will look to take down these Nexus turrets. This is all that Canyon's been doing all game long. You know, he has to take some top side. He's not really doing anything else, as Ghost actually flashed into the pit just to die at the end of the day. That's going to be game one. 35 minutes, Dalmon Kia eventually do it, but certainly it was a fun game to watch.
They were styling a little bit there at the end. That was not necessary. You could have just killed the Nexus, but they got to really hit them where it hurts. And it's fine if he dies.
He was like limit testing, you know? He was like, okay, you know, it's early spring, whatever. Let's just see what I can do on Pantheon and see if it works.
And I want to see more of this null pick or Fizz pick. I want to like talk to people to what really is the point. Is it to provide sticking power and threaten the enemy AD carry? Is it actually a side lane threat? Because if we look at the actual damage being done, Showmaker Syndra is very good.